Hello and welcome back to Marco Plays Pixel Tactics Online World 2. In the previous video, we finished up... Wait for it. Lucas's level. Or was it Luca? Well, we used Luca to beat Lucas. And in this video, we're going to be beating up World 2 Stage 4. And that will be against Kavri. This will be another opportunity for me to show all of you a special spicy deck that I came up with in the interim. This deck is called Et2, and you guys will see the strategy behind this deck and why it's so cleverly named. Now, without further ado, let's get in this game. This is an interesting hand, but none of these cards are the cards I want. This deck is, you might call it a burn deck, you might call it aggressive, call it whatever you want, but I need specific cards. And those cards have come to light just now. You'll see that this card has a spell called Backstab 3. If we double click, we'll see that it deals 3 damage to the rival leader. This card has Backstab 3 when it's in the flank. This card has Backstab 2 when it's in the rear. I think you're starting to understand what this deck's all about. So my plan is to obviously play the Ghost in the Vanguard. So this Divinity is actually really crucial to the deck because if I get a bunch of corpses, I can revive all of them. And since this is Pixel Tactics Online, I can immediately use any character I revive. So that's interesting. So I want to draw another card. Okay. And the Ghost needs to drop. And turn. See, the thing about this deck that makes it so great is that no matter what your opponent's board is, it's gonna be absolutely fine. Because I'll just keep backstabbing the enemy leader. Or front stabbing, whatever you want to call it. So obviously the Occultist needs to go down. So the plan is Occultist, Mastermind, draw. So I draw the card first. Alright, that gives me a Magic Student, which gives me access to Reload, which is a powerful order, but I won't be needing that right now. So you may be wondering what I'm using the Mastermind for. So Mastermind has a spell called Duplicate, which allows me to duplicate a card in my hand, which is different from Replicate, which allows me to make a copy of a card that's on the field. So I want to duplicate my backstabby people because I want more backstabs. It's as simple as that. So the plan is to draw, vampire, or no, sorry, it's to Priestess, Vampire, draw. So Priestess is very important to this deck because it allows me to revive a card that's dead. So when a card is revived, it turns a corpse to life with 1 life. This means that if they kill the Ghost or the Occultist, I can revive that using the Priestess and continue to deal damage that way. McHale, at the end of each round, I can cast Resurrect, and Resurrect allows me to bring a dead character back to full life. So this deck's pretty interesting because it's a lot of reviving and a lot of stabbing in the back. Of course, that's why it's called Et2, because it involves a lot of backstabbing, in case you guys didn't get that reference. Et2, Brute. You know, if you've gone to high school, you'll probably know what that is. It's some Shakespeare stuff. So this enemy is actually doing a lot of really good plays with a lot of mismanaged math. Again, this is easy mode, so it's understandable that the opponent didn't make optimal plays, but yeah, he could have killed both this and the Occultist, but he did not. So the plan is obviously to always backstab and then draw. So I will draw once. Summoner is okay. I'll draw twice. There's the Vampire, and I will backstab. So, Kavri's ability is that she heals... Ooh, interesting. Okay, who are we bombarding? Oh, he's bombarding the Ghost. Kavri's ability is that she can heal 2 HP to every wave, every turn. And that's very important and very good for her because she can technically just stall and heal off her entire field. However, I'm not planning to kill anything on her field, so that's good. So I might want to reload right now in order to draw into more of my backstabbers. which I did. I want to create a duplicate of the divinity. And I want to... Huh. Okay, that was a misplay on my part. I should have done something else. Oh, now I'm mad. I should have moved or cleared the corpse first. Ah, my mistake, my mistake. Oh, okay. So the opponent placed down a trap that could negate a spell. That can also negate a attack or negate an order. So let's check for spell. I can use the priestess because I will be reviving the ghost. So it's not the spell, it's probably attack. So this is the great thing because my deck never attacks. I will be summoning the vampire here. That should end my turn. Yeah, that's right, just keep healing your guys. It's fine with me. And I can of course cast my resurrect and resurrect this guy. So notice how every turn I'm dealing 3, 2, and 2 damage to the enemy. If they can't out-heal that, they're gonna have a big problem. So I'm gonna obviously do this. Wow, I have so many divinities. You should put the witch down. So not only does the witch protect the occultist, the witch also has quick spell revive, which allows me to revive more of my backstabbers. Of course, we're gonna backstab. That's important. Get backstabbed, cavalry. Get backstabbed. And it's okay if they clear my units. It's fine. The enemy doesn't have a lot of ranged. That's right, just heal yourself. It's okay with me. I have absolutely no concerns about that. We can move the mastermind. Okay, so the plan is to move the mastermind, backstab with the occultist, and then summon something. Which is, of course, the other occultist. So we can keep that onslaught of damage coming. Now, in this situation, I'm absolutely fine with opening myself up to attacks because I have access to some defensive measures, especially since during the end of the round, I can just revive my ghost. So I'm relatively safe unless the opponent has 10 million buffs and decides to deal 20 damage with a pistolier. Oh no, you got rid of one of my 3 divinities. I'm so afraid. So I can actually revive this ghost. But I won't because I can cast Resurrect for free. So I'll draw and then do the 2 spells from the vampires. This is a new deck that we actually found out recently. It was very interesting because some of the community members were actually talking about putting backstab units in the Vanguard, and I realized that there are actually backstab units for every wave. And once I put that with a leader that could revive units for free every round, this deck was born, and it's wonderful. It's a great deck. It has its weaknesses, of course, but I think its strengths really make it a contender and one of the better decks in the game. And in fact, though it might seem like this deck is very oppressive right now, it's actually not the best it can be. I actually had a pretty slow start with only 1 backstab unit. If I actually get 3 backstab units in the Vanguard, it can get pretty annoying. You know, I wasn't even gonna draw first because that was gonna happen basically no matter what. There's another ghost. But my board's already full. So I'm just gonna be drawing cards a lot. Now that this board is set up, it's more of a waiting game. Oh, okay, and this is how my deck gets countered. So Raise Dead is a spell that allows you to clear corpses. And if the enemy was smart enough and knew my strategy, they would have cleared my ghost corpse so that I could stop resurrecting it repeatedly. However, that's not the case. We'll backstab you. Backstab you. And just in case, let's resurrect my ghost. So this might not seem very useful, but it actually blocks the opponent's attacks should they find some way to attack. Putting more layers of defense between you and the opponent is really important. Plus, that Priestess card wasn't going to do me much good because I already have another Resurrect order from this other ghost. And, well, you know, I already have maximum orbs. I'm not really losing that much. I don't really need any more cards. Once this board is set up, divinities are the only things you need to keep in your hand, really. And these traps ended up being not that good. And I'll even end the game with maximum life. What a sad, sad day for Cavalry. And just to mock you a bit, I will draw a card. BM. You know, it's okay to BM the computer because computers don't have feelings. So, that will beat this enemy. Oh, okay, go heal your party first. Then you die. Thank you so much. Victory! No cool victory music just yet, but that's okay with me. So I unlocked stage 2-4 hard, I unlocked stage 2-4 challenge, and I also unlocked stage 2-5 easy, which we'll be doing in the next episode of this series. And of course, beating Cavalry unlocks the healer card, which is the hero version of Cavalry. So that pretty much does it for this episode of the Pixel Tactics Online Let's Play Friday. So in case you guys didn't know, I'm actually releasing all of these videos every Friday, and you'll find more updates to them on our daily contents on our blog. So if you guys want to check that out, do please subscribe to this video, subscribe to the Level 99 Games YouTube channel, and check out our awesome daily content available on our Level 99 Games website. If you've seen this game and want to playtest Level 99 Games stuff with us, or specifically want to playtest Pixel Tactics Online, check the description out below for the links to our playtest servers, playtest Discord servers, where you can get acquainted with us and we will let you get in on this game as soon as we can. Long story short, if you want to play Pixel Tactics Online now, you can. Just check the description out below and click those links. Without much else to say, thanks for watching and good night.